Welcome to IMS today. Today we have very special guest Mr. Manoj Pandey, who is Senior Scientific Officer at IPC Uttar Pradesh. We welcome you, sir.
Good morning, madam. Myself, Dr. Manoj Pandey. I am Senior Scientific Officer in Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission. It is under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. That laboratory is located in Ghaziabad, Sanjay Nagar, and it is the autonomous institution of Government of India. And our first mandate is to release the IP monographs. That is the standard for the drugs. Number one. Number two, that it helps the regulatory body to release the products, to quality control of the products which is in the market. So whatever the label claim any product, if that product has, for example, the paracetamol tablet having the label claim of IP, so it should be complies with the IP. IP means one standard, like whenever you are taking in drinking water that have the label claim of BIS IS standard. Similarly, for drugs which is coming in the market, it should have the label claim of IP. So we are responsible for quality, safety and efficacy of drugs which is in the market. So that way this institution is running. We are supporting the regulatory body like CDSO, one of the regulatory body. So based on they are releasing that the reports and other things. So the regulatory body to control the whatever the marketed in the, they are giving the marketing approval in the that for particular drugs and other things and new drugs which is coming. So we cover all the chemical, biological molecules as well as the veterinary products, herbal drugs. So all this category of drugs we are responsible for maintaining that way. We have another activity that is National Formulary of India that contain all the necessary information for clinicians, physicians, dentists, nurses. So that book contain all the about the drugs, the side effect, the other things, the dose, how much should be taken. So indications, everything is there. That is National Formulary of India. Another things, Pharmacovigilance Program of India, PBPI you are running. PBPI, that whenever the product is coming in the market, after 4 years or 3 years, any side effect, it should be reported to IPC. Through that ADR monitor, any adverse reaction which is coming, it should be reported. So that way you are collecting the data and supporting that. We are giving this data to CDSO. Similarly, we are giving to WHO Uppsala Mining Center. So based on adverse reaction, that regulatory body take the actions. We are also parallelly running the Metro Vigilance Program of India, that is medical device related. Whenever medical device is taken, it has some side effects. So that's why we are monitoring that activity. So this way we are maintaining. And we are also providing the stakeholder reference material that is used for quality control of products, impurity standards. So that is a huge that you are giving to the stakeholders. Stakeholder means any pharma industry, drug testing laboratory and other things. So that way we are also doing the research work continuously for new monographs development. The IP is containing 4 volumes of books. Current version is IP 22. It contains all the necessary information how to quality control of the products, how to quality control of drugs. Drugs means chemical molecule, biological derived products, microbiological part, as well as the blood and blood products, vaccines, veterinary drugs, all these are covered. So that this IP contain these things. So that way you are maintaining. As concerned the IP and other activity, that one important thing for students, then when they are after MSc microbiology doing or biotechnology, they can go for industry. Industry means drug pharma industry, biotechnology derived industries. They can use this IP for first of all to how to do the basic things. Basic things means how to do the analysis. They should know from this. It complete analysis part is there. Well-defined things are there. How to do the analysis. So if they acquire these things, that can be fruitful for them to go for selection in the industry. So that is the one part. They should carefully read the IP volume 1. Everything is there. And individual monographs are there. For example, if vaccine monograph is there, so we have well-defined monographs are there. How to do the analysis. So this is the basic things they should know about these things. So first of all, they should understand about the IP, that is Indian Pharmacopoeia. And India only one institution is there. And that is called Indian Pharmacopoeia, which is in Ghaziabad. So that way they should take care. Okay, so these are the basic things. So the student take the help up, and then accordingly they can improve their future and other things. Okay, thank you.
So what has been your journey and what inspired you to pursue the career in pharmaceutical industry?
So after my completion of MSc microbiology, I have joined here as a junior scientist. Then after I promoted to senior scientist. And during this last 28 years service, I have a lot of works doing. So new challenges are coming during COVID period, or every time that new molecule, new things are coming. So we have to analyze them, we have to identify, we have to quantify, and we have to develop a standard that is used for human use. a human whenever taking any product, so it is my responsibility to fix a limit, is tight and fit, a highly tight field, so that that standard should, whenever patient is taking, patient means suffering from some disease, so it should be cured. So that's why this is my fashion. So that's why I'm taking that whatever the patient, whatever the drugs is going to patient, it is the totally safe, because sometimes the drug may be taken by my child and all the people of the India. So that we are thinking on that way, that at least the patient is ill and he should get the good treatment only through the drug. Whatever the clinician or physician giving the drug, it depend upon the quality. So that's quality we have to maintain with the good quality. Good quality means that the product should that less harm and maximum risk benefit ratio will be much more higher. So that way I am thinking, and then this inspired me to do the new works in this field and the area, whatever new challenge is coming. Okay.
So, what are the key responsibilities and roles as a senior scientific officer in the commission? What you look into?
So I am looking after the microbiology division. In microbiology division, whenever any products have there, so I am looking after their microbial contamination part. One, this means that the product should be free from pathogens, free from the organism. Number one. Number two, the product which is administered in the body, that is through parental route, parental drugs, that is injectables. So I am responsible for develop this standard for sterility testing. One important test, the product, that injection vial and that parental preparation should be sterile. There is not single contamination should be there. For that I am developing that standards for general chapter, which is complies for all type of products. Number three, antibiotic bioassay, whatever the drugs which is coming in the market having the antibiotic activity, I have a screening that and fix the limit for antibiotic bioassay. That is one important thing. So that drugs should be effective for human being. Number four, there lot of drugs have the added the antimicrobial preservatives, so there should be certain limit. It should not be much more higher. For example, paracetamol syrup have the higher content of sugar, it will be not beneficial. So that way the drug should have a antimicrobial preservative efficacy should be there. Disinfectant, during COVID period and other things, a lot of disinfectants are in the market. So we have to finalize that monograph, the general chapter containing all the necessary tests, so that disinfectant whenever any person should be used or is used for household things, it should be properly controlled and properly that control through the QC activity. Okay, so that way I am doing. So these are the 4-5 key areas, as well as the other general chapters and monographs I am developing for antibiotic. And one important core area, that reference cultures and microbial cultures which is used for testing. So I am also responsible for developing that cultures and other things. Okay, and as a lead auditor and technical auditor of NABL, I will also thoroughly verify the lot of institutions and other things to prove their competency, to find out their competency, whether the laboratory is competent to do this type of, because now the third party testing is there. So whenever any big player, they are giving their product to third party, means this commercial testing, and they should be accredited from it. So I am the one of the lead auditor as well technical assessor for medical device and Dragons Pharma. So that way we are supporting the regulatory body QCI and other things. Okay.
Thank you for your precious time. I, Avni Agarwal, with cameraman Atamaj Solanki, IMS today.